Working with the United Way, I'm able to partner with so many wonderful organizations and wonderful people who certainly aren't doing it for the money. They're doing it for the passion, just like I am.
Oftentimes, when veterans come back to their home communities, a little bit disconnected, things may have changed. Operation Welcome Home's mission of getting those veterans connected to resources, whether it be employment or something as simple as getting them connected to a food pantry, and they have continued to do a fantastic job.
They meet individuals where they're at. They meet a gap that is needed in Monongalia County and throughout the state. Not only just employment, but counseling service and support services to make it a little easier adjustment to coming back home. Gardening is such a great tool for therapy and counseling and just keeping busy.
Something they've done in the past couple of years, and I think there's kind of been a shift back to this mindset of, self-sustainability. They're working with veterans to grow some of their own stuff.
What they grow goes into other programs and meets food insecurity needs.
That translates into either their workforce or their personal lives and just being self-sufficient and really getting them back into community. Whether they've been in service recently or it's been 10, 20 years or something like that, it's just helpful to have an organization like that is servicing that specific population.
If you help one person be successful, everything you've done is worth it.
The work that they do here is important to our community because it catches folks at a very early age and hopefully is able to set them on a path to where maybe we don't see them later on down the road getting services from some of the other agencies that we work with.
They meet the child where they're at to give them the type of learning that they need to be successful, and they can work one-on-one with them.
As a young person, I appreciate the fact that they are working so hard with younger kids and make sure that they just don't end up in that situation in the first place. They don't take out loans or anything. They build it once they have the funding for it. The resilience that this agency has had and the effort that they have put into this whole facility out here is just amazing.
We love what Chestnut Mountain Ranch does as an organization. Their focus, their outcomes, their success that they've had here, their philosophy, how they run their program. They are amazing with being program specific, being able to have data, have outcomes to show. We're confident that when we take donor dollars and invest them here, that we're doing a wonderful investment for the community. On Eagle's Wings, their focus is a lot on physical therapy for children who are in stepping stones.
It's just a new segue for kids struggling with either some behavioral issues or some physical challenges that they may have.
They are always looking to expand programming, to meet needs with programming for a specific group who may be interested to come and get therapy and counseling utilizing the center. A lot of students get experiences there that come and work and do internships.
The reason I feel that they're service that they provide is important to, United Way and the community, is that there really isn't another service like them. The kids that go through the programs develop relationships not only with the people that they're receiving therapy from out there or with the volunteers that are walking alongside the horses, but they also develop a relationship with the animals out there. Just opens them up, that makes them feel more comfortable to talk about any challenges that they may be facing, and it just gives their therapists and their counselors out there more of an opportunity to kind of dive deeper into what may be a challenge for them. So to have a service like that right in our back door here in Mon and Preston County, I just think is invaluable.
They can show the results and what they're doing for the kids, what they're doing to help these kids be successful and have a successful life. It's an amazing resource for the community.
What I think is really unique about the United Way is that we have a citizens review committee made up of volunteers outside of the United Way staff.
It is a long process. It's donor driven. We have a huge group of community members who assess it. We have a whole financial review of the organizations through one of our bank's volunteers to review all of their finances, their governance, all their programs, if they can show outcomes to the community. We don't care about numbers as much as what are you doing with those that you serve.
Make sure that every dollar that gets donated is going back to a program at an agency that is, working to improving some of those results and just the overall quality of life for everyone living in the community, not just necessarily someone receiving services from an agency.
I'm very passionate about advocating and being a voice for those who cannot advocate and have a voice of their own.
There's just limitless connections and possibilities for people to get involved, to stay involved, and to really appreciate the involvement that they have. By supporting us either financially or through volunteer service, you're being connected to different services throughout the community and building your own network as you're living here in Morgantown or Mon, Preston County.
I love the fact that I can bring so many people together to work together and to collaborate to meet the most pressing needs in our community.